Yes. We're back. Come on in, come on in, come on in. I ain't gonna take too much time with y'all. Day on a Sunday, beautiful day, last day of the Masters in Augusta, Georgia. I am actually stuck in a hotel room, getting ready to go to work. So that's a good thing. But I want to come up here and talk about an issue that's going on in life. This is not has nothing to do with Mr. Skinny. Through what I do, this has nothing to do with anybody on YouTube. Well, maybe somebody on YouTube, but we're gonna stop talking about Mr. Skinny for a while because Mr. Skinny's not gonna change his ways. So we're gonna let the man bear his own self. I'm coming up there today and give y'all some basic understandings and knowledge of. I know y'all seen it on a lot of internet pages, YouTube, Facebook, and wherever. Let's talk about this thing with Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith. Now, this is my intake on it. And we gonna start from the beginning, how all this got started and everything. I ain't gonna go on for a whole 6 or 3 hours about it. It's gonna be short and sweet. Um, let's start with Jada. Uh, we all know Jada's from the streets. We all know she's from B-More, that's Baltimore. She used to be a drug dealer. Um, she really didn't know her mother at the time. That's what I allegedly now. That's what I was told, and that was I was heard. I mean, that was I was told, and that's what I seen on some of her pages. Now, she really didn't have a good bringing up. Um, who else she was with? Put her in Baltimore School of Arts. She was a great student there, and she was one of the homeboys. Maybe we'll say she was one of the homeboys. She's hung out. She wasn't no quote unquote um, girl like that at the time. You know what I mean? She wasn't no. She wanted to be with the. She wanted to hang with the fellas. She wanted to do what things the fellas did in Baltimore. And everybody know how Baltimore is. Baltimore is a rough city, so you got to know when to fit in and where you not fit in at. And let's keep it going. Um, she met Tupac at the school, and her and Tupac became friends. At first, she couldn't stand Tupac because he was always nagging her, or always, you know what I'm saying, like bothering her. But eventually, they friendship they became friends, and they just connected. They just vibed. They just bam right there and there. Wherever Jada needed, Tupac was there. Wherever Tupac needed, Jada was there. And it goes on to let you know that like I said, Tupac wasn't in a good situation. Jada wasn't in a good situation. So both of them tried to hold each other down. You know what I'm saying? Why they can come up because, like she said in her interviews, um, he was like he was drawn. She was drawn to him like a magnet. And when a person get drawn to you like a magnet, it's hard for them to let go. And so when they careers start blossoming, going up and everything, they start, you know what I'm saying, being around more each other. He started writing her poems, and she started, you know what I'm saying, started to really get involved with Tupac. Now that's not that they're not gonna tell you the whole story because they don't want everything to be out like that. But I'm here to tell you the whole story. They had a common relationship. They had a relationship. Her and Tupac had a relationship. Don't think they didn't. They did because Tupac was a bad boy, and Tupac was he never stayed in one spot because him and his mother always kept leaving and leaving, going to other spots. So he was a bad boy. He was doing his own thing, and Jada was doing her own thing. And when you move from place to place, it's hard for you to settle down with one person. It's just hard for you to keep making friends. But eventually, um, Tupac had it up and leave and go to California, and that really kind of hurted Jada because she was losing a friend out there in Baltimore. And so they careers went two different ways. Her career went that way. His career went up. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it is. But they never stayed distant from each other. They always try to find a way to come back to each other, like writing letters, or he'll come out from where he was to California to come see her, or she was come out where she was to see him. So they really didn't lose no contact with each other. That's the apple juice I'm drinking, y'all. So um, Jada and Tupac, they had a good relationship, and let's say Jada got involved with Tupac because she liked the bad boys. She liked them tough guys, them hood guys, them guys that were body and ride. Jada liked that. Jada liked stuff like that because she like bad boys. She don't like. She's not a good girl because she used to be a drug dealer. She used to hang with the fellas in Baltimore. She know what they all about. So when Tupac came along, he just put some more stuff into it and said, "Hey, you know what? Me and you can't be together, but we, you know what I'm saying, we can be friends on the side, socials." And he probably told Jada like, "You don't need no man, cause you can hold your own down." You know what I'm saying? You know how Tupac, he got a way of finessing the women. He got a way of letting the women know who they really are. You know what I'm saying? He probably told Jada she ain't got to be tied down with one guy and all this and that, and that went in her head. So you know what I'm saying? After Tupac passed, Jada went into this went into a depression state. She was missing Tupac. She was all vulnerable. She was always, you know what I'm saying, crying, and she missed him, and she was like, he was the love of her life. And in the interview, y'all see that what she said, because she said this, love like that, you won't only get it but one time one in a lifetime. And when people come to you in your life for a reason, and they come in your life and they bring something special to your life, you kind of trying to want to hold on to that person. But after his demise, after he got killed and everything, she felt some kind of way that they didn't get a chance to mend what they had mended. They didn't get a chance to do what they wanted to do, and that really kind of hurt her because she really loved Tupac. So that really set Jada back for a minute. All right, here comes Will, Mr. Fresh Prince of Bel Air. Everybody know Will's. He's from Philly. Um, he came up good, mother, father, all that. He really didn't know the streets. Um, his career blew up so fast. You know what I'm saying? He got with Jada of the hype of his career, and Jada wasn't Jada wasn't looking for anybody at the time, but Will came and she seen how soft he was and seeing how like he really did care, and so she gave it a chance. But back in Jada's mind, Jada's thinking, "No, I don't know about this now. I made Papa promise that I wasn't gonna marry nobody, but see, Tupac is dead. So how can he see that? Know that you got married?" So Jada, you know what I'm saying, went in this marriage. They had a couple kids, and ever since then, Jada was out doing her own thing. Cause she probably told Will in the front, go, "Yeah, the media might say we married, but I don't want to be married. I don't want to be tied down. Let's just have an open relationship." And we agreed to it. So an open relationship is meaning you can see whoever you want to see. I can see whoever you see. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying, we still got to see each other because, you know what I'm saying, we want to make this Hollywood thing seem like we are really together. So, I mean, allegedly, they might have didn't agree on that, but allegedly, they probably did. So my thing is, you know what I'm saying, with this Will and Jada thing is that when a person get in a situation with you, y'all have kids and they know that this wasn't real marriage and she really didn't love him, and you know what I'm saying, they start cheating, all this cheating stuff, scandalous comes up, and this Will and Jada thing has been going on ever since they got together. This is not something new to anybody. This is something just old. It's just coming out to everybody that is new. But I've been knowing it and I've been seeing it for a long time because it's old. This is not new. This is old. They pretend to be a married happy couple on TV and on films and around the social media, but in the long run, this whole family is messed up from head to toe. Starting from Will, Jada, and the kids. The whole family is messed up because Hollywood portrayed them to be this lovely couple, in which they're not. Jada doesn't want to be in this marriage. She's trying to find every way to get out of this marriage. She's trying to make Will humiliate himself. She's putting Will on camera. She's telling Will that she don't love him no more. And Will out of seeing that coming from Jada, because Jada was never going to want to settle down. She always said she never want to settle down. So what Will doing is this. He's a rich person. Jada haven't made any movies in a long time. The red table is not doing good. She got to get her views up. So when this thing came out with August Estina, Will knew what was going on. Now I fought Will for this. I don't fault Jada. I fought Will because as a man and your ladies in your house, you shouldn't bring another man into your house. I don't care if she was trying to heal him, make him feel good, or you know what I'm saying, want to get a spiritual mind. You never bring another man into your house. I bring Will on that. So, and then he gave the man consent to date his wife. What of course gonna happen? They gonna end up having sex. Will, are you thinking? Are you thinking? No, you're not thinking. You just thinking because she's trying to help him. Okay, we know it. This is your child's friend. So your child friend is hitting your wife, but all of a sudden you gonna get mad and y'all gonna get on the red table and talk about it? Like, it's entanglement and Jada is just laughing about it because Jada thinks it's funny because she has nothing to lose in this. You gave her consent to mess around with this young man, and that's what he did. August came out and made a song about it. But now you mad. Okay, cool. We're gonna let it slide, Will, but Will, you are wrong for that. If you loved her, you should have never tell her she can go and do that. Okay, Jada, same thing. Jada, we already know you don't even love Will no more, so I don't know what to say about you. But for each his own. Jada has been struck with this thing about Tupac. This is all boils down to Tupac. This doesn't boil down to August Estina. This doesn't boil down from her cheating around, messing around with Will. This doesn't boil down because they got an open relationship. No. If y'all listen to my previous video, I'm saying let's start in the beginning with all it started with. It started in Baltimore and it started with Tupac. She never stopped loving Tupac after he died. She never got over Tupac. Tupac put that thug passion on him. Tupac put that thug passion on that girl, and that girl went crazy. That's when she can't settle down with Will. That's when she don't want to be involved with Will. Right now, Jada is trying to seek a way to get out. She's trying to do everything in her power to get out of this marriage. She wants a divorce, but Will won't let her out. Why? Because Will said this. Quote me, I might be wrong, but he's saying this not to the public, but he's saying this in his own way. I'm not going to let you out of this marriage. Because it would cost me too much to let you out of this marriage. You know how much it cost Will to let Jada out of this marriage to even get a divorce? Ooh, that's a pretty pendency. Plus they got kids. Y'all ain't looking at it like I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it from a standpoint of money value. That's when she's doing the things she's doing to Will because she wants out of this marriage. She's not happy. She haven't been happy in a long time. Yeah, you got 3 kids and they weird too. All the kids are weird. So this whole family's dysfunction is offset for the moms or the grandmom. But the thing is, Will won't let her out of the marriage because it would cost him too much money. Listen what I'm saying. He won't let her out of the marriage because it's costing him too much money. Now that he done went ahead and slapped Chris Rock 10 years from the academy, we don't know if they're gonna pick up Bad Boys 4 or Hancock 2. He don't know that. So right now his career is on a downslope, but Jada at the same time said, I caught you where I wanted you, because she's manipulating, she's in Will's head. And Will can't think right because he got too much going on with his Oscars, his movie career, his budget thing. He's not thinking, and Jada's there like a snake. She's coming in like a snake. And the first thing she's saying, I got him vulnerable. He's vulnerable. Let's see, can I crack him now? So she's doing everything in her power to break him. Meaning by breaking him, she's doing everything in her power to say, hey, now will you let me out of this marriage? Now is this a good chance for us to get out of this marriage? Let's get divorced. But Will's is not thinking once again because he's saying, I don't want to do that. I'll think about it, but I got other things I'm worried about right now, Jada. And she's telling him, Will, let me out before you destroy yourself. And that's what he's doing. He's basically destroying himself for Jada. To get the love of Jada. And Jada doesn't want him to love you. You know, they got this old saying that and the world is saying it's cheaper to keep her. That's what Will is doing. It's cheaper to keep her around than give her a divorce. Because he know how much money he's going to have to kick out to get a divorce. Jada is not happy with you, Will. She's not in love with you no more, Will. She don't want to be with you no more, Will. Give it up. I'd rather go ahead give her what she want right now until I get myself back straight. Because once you get yourself back straight, young man, your movie career is going to pick back up. Your movie career is going to pick back up. Don't never think this is the last time we're going to see Will Smith. No, we're going to see Will Smith way down the road. But as a black man, my brother, you got to know the signs of when a woman tells you she don't want you no more. You went up there and slapped Chris Rock on the Oscars. The slap heard around the world. Jada was laughing. Not because you slapped him, but because she knew that you had snapped and she had you where she wanted. Now she's putting you on film and you in your house saying, oh, don't put me on my film because I'm in my house. She's trying to get her views up because she knows she get her views up. She knows more people going to start watching her. So now she's asking for a divorce, which you don't even see that's coming. So this whole thing, Will and Jada Smith thing, it's just messy. It's messy. That's what everybody marriage. If you got a messy marriage, get out while you can. I don't care if you have to, you know what I'm saying, pay some money. If you have to pay a little bit more that you don't want to pay. Will Smith is a rich man. But he don't want to put that price that she's going to go to him with a lawyer. She's going to get everything Will got. Most of it. Because why? They been married so long, been married 13 years. So black men, before you want to settle down with a woman, get to know that woman. Get to know who that woman is. Look at her past. Look where she came from. Look where she's going. If she's not a person that really wants something in life, let it go. I've been married. This is my second marriage I'm going on. My first marriage was the same thing. It wasn't good. It was toxic. It wasn't helping me. It was hurting my body. Now Will is in a clinic with a mental exhaustion, whatever. He's losing his mind because Jada got him losing his mind. So, like I'm saying, black men and black women, if you're not happy in a relationship and you see red flags, don't let it go. Don't wait till 12 and 13 years, then all of a sudden you start breaking down, oh, I should have let it go a long time ago. No. If y'all got kids together, get co-parent of the kids. He see him 1 week, you see him next week. Either side. But don't let a person put so much on you that you can't handle. Don't let a person make you end up going to the hospital and then you in a state of mind that you gotta have people watching over you because you think about suicide. I can't live with her, or she can't live with me. I mean, you gotta wake up. Sometimes people put on a wolf's mask to let you see they ain't who they really are when they take out that mask and you see like, oh shit, it's too late. But my thing with this Will and Jada's thing, man, it's messy. It's toxic. Will, it's time for you to get out, buddy. Jada, leave the man alone. Leave the man alone. The man going through a lot. Will, just get with your lawyer. Say you want a divorce. Bruh, we know you in your almost 50. Or you probably in your 50. Well, you might be in your 50s, I don't know. We know you don't want to start back over dating. We know that. We know you don't want to get back married. We already know that. But it's best to go ahead and let this thing go ahead and go and let Jada go on by her business. Because that's what Jada wants. Jada want to go on by her business while she can still do what she want to do. While she can bring August Estino back in the mix. Because she love these thug guys. She love these rough guys. She love these thugs. She love thugs. She don't like good boys like yourself. She like these rough guys. She like these dope dealers. She like, you know what I'm saying, pull her by a wig, slap her on the ass. That's what she like. Well, you just doesn't fit her category. You just don't fit it. All the money in the world, she still ain't gonna love you. You still not gonna get her approval because this is not what she wants. Jada, this is not. She's still stuck on Tupac. She would never let Tupac's spirit go. She would never let that man go. I don't give a damn. She 80 some years. She's still gonna be with Tupac. That's who she wanna be with. Will, let it go, my brother. Because you're going to end up finding yourself exhausted, bankrupt. You're going to end up hurting yourself. You're going to be yourself going to be at a mental institute. Let this woman go. This woman's telling you right now, let her go. She want to go. Let her go. If she want to go, let her go. Tell her to take the kids, the dogs, the house, the refrigerator. Tell her to take everything. I'll be all right because a man knows how to bounce back. If anything about a black man, he knows how to come back even stronger. Yeah, you might lose a couple millions. So what? You might have to pay some alimony. But still, though, you got your life, health, and strength ahead of you, my brother. Don't let this woman keep pulling you down and down and down until you end up hurting yourself or you end up hurting her. Because that eventually what's going to be. You're going to snap and you're going to end up doing something you shouldn't have done. So Will, let it go, man. Do me a favor. Do us all a favor. Let it go. You are the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Let it go. All right?